What's making that noise?
Air intake.
Why?
Put the lid on, folks. You're gonna want to.
Well, you didn't put your lid on for a reason, though.
Well,
it will go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll sound a lot better. But for right now, we're just gonna have to deal with it.
So we're gonna try to take a left when we get all the way down here. All right, what are we doing today?
Reviewing this here Eco Diesel.
Yeah.
Climbing up a rock right now.
So officially, this is the first vehicle that's not mine or in my family's on the channel that we're gonna be looking at. And it just so happens to be a Dodge. Hope you don't hate me. Instagram is gonna hate this because I'm gonna post this on Chevy Off-Roading and I'm gonna get a bunch of yees, not a Chevy. But
go right here?
No, left. Oh. But we're gonna check it out. And why are we doing this now? What's the big thing that's happened that makes us want to do this now?
We got it deleted.
Oh no, don't die.
You said die?
You are crazy, bro. Yeah, we are currently gonna die, but he just got his Eco Diesel tuned and deleted, and we're gonna check it out. They already know your name from the hunting video, but if they haven't watched the hunting video, which one of them has 6,000 views.
That's pretty good.
But I only made $7 off of it because it's limited for ads.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hunting.
So yeah, it's very irritating.
Make more money on this one.
Yeah, maybe if it hits 1 million views because it's a deleted Eco Diesel. But who are you?
I am Taylor Kemp.
I'm gonna roll the other clip because he said the exact same way.
I said with Syntex Hunting.
Oh yeah.
By the way, check us out, Syntex Hunting.
Yeah, I'll put those down in the description. All right, so first off, what is the truck?
A 2015.
Why 2015?
Because the 2014 was the first year of the Eco Diesel, and it just turned out to be kind of garbage.
Okay.
Just a new, like when you get a new engine on any truck, you know how garbage they are.
It's kind of the same thing. I went with the 2018, not 17, for the L5P.
Same exact thing.
Even with the LML Duramax, the 2015 and a half is better than the 2015. And yeah, you got to work out all the kinks and let other people make the mistake. Don't buy the first generations of things. Yeah, it can be pretty costly. So, stock, what does this truck come with?
This is the limited. So it came with the air suspension, the 4-link, so it's got air suspension front rear. It is probably the best riding truck that I've ever rode in. I'm not saying that because it's mine, but it truly was impressive, especially because it came stock from Dodge with this option, which is insane. Yeah,
we'll run some clips of the air ride going up and down. It's absolutely ridiculous.
So stock, I think you're running around 250 horsepower and 410 foot-pounds of torque, which isn't bad if you compare it to the Hemi, because I think the Hemi's running 395 horsepower, but around 400 foot-pounds of torque. So similar, but this thing pulls way better just because it is a diesel. You got a lot more low-end torque, so it really helps out a lot. So I just did these leveling coils. These it's just like a bolt, but that's my air suspension module right there. If you move it up or down, I can raise the truck or level it or make it lean back or front or whatever you want to do. That's why it sits level right now. And then it's got 35 on it. And then
so yeah, he's running 35 ridge grapplers, 35-inch Nitto ridge grapplers. How do you like them?
Really good.
Yeah, that'll be my next set of tires personally.
They're super quiet, but they're aggressive enough. I mean, you know what I mean. We go hunting.
Yeah, we
so it does
take the truck everywhere. So what's the whole idea behind? I don't want to call it a build because people will whine and bitch, because it's not like anything crazy, and he didn't build all the panels and stitch the seats himself. But for this build, what was the idea behind it?
So for work, I need a
work truck
that is going to be classy and simple, because I don't want something that's kind of arrogant looking. So I bought a white Dodge because white is the best color.
White's pretty typical, yes.
And then I bought a limited because that just seems the most professional. like option that you can come with. It's classy, I feel like.
Yeah. So a little bit of class, still kind of the work truck.
So I didn't want to go crazy with it, obviously, because then you have guys thinking that you're.
Yeah, you don't want to roll up to a job site like construction stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
With 16-inch wide wheels and a gigantic, like.
Especially at our age, they're gonna think we're just spoiled.
Yeah. It's. We'll not get into that. But looking at the front of the truck.
So I just changed out. The only thing I've done is I've changed out the LED bulbs in the headlight.
So the LED bulbs.
Because the stock headlights that come like the bulbs inside are terrible, but it comes with the projectors. That's nice. And then I did the LED cube fog lights. I still have to get the filler piece.
Yeah, he doesn't have the.
But we don't need to.
Whatever it is.
That.
Yeah, they still shine bright. We can see at night.
Good enough. And then I don't know. One complaint definitely: no tow hooks on limited packages.
Yeah, so no tow hooks on the front.
It does come with tow mirrors, but no tow hooks. So that makes
you gotta flip them up, definitely.
I'm not doing that.
But yeah, no tow hooks.
So, and then, so for exhaust wise, when you delete these things, it's a lot like an L5P is right now. You have to send your ECU off. So when you send your ECU off, like I sent it to Corey Willis on PPEI, and he put a 40 horsepower tune.
So he's running a 40 horsepower tune, and with these trucks currently, you can only have one tune setting.
Yeah.
And
right
what
now,
are those options?
20, 40, and 60.
All right.
I've heard of an 80, but I haven't seen anybody.
You haven't seen it, okay.
Because that seems a little terrible for your stock transmission, especially it's a 3-liter diesel.
And it's a Dodge. Stock transmissions and Dodges are just.
We love each other.
They're just great.
I'll pop the hood.
Oh yeah. We'll get a look at that. Honestly, I really like the stock wheels on this truck.
The limited?
Yeah. I kind of.
Chrome inlays.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's different.
I've never
different.
been a chrome man, definitely, but the truck came with. I mean, obviously, look at it, stinking chromed out. So. Here's the old engine bay. Literally, the only thing done is that intake, the AFE power stage 2 intake, and then the delete and tune. So the delete and tune, I chose to leave in the DEF system on the actual engine right there. That goes down to the exhaust. I didn't get the delete plate and take it all out of there, just because in case I did want to put it back to stock for some reason, all the parts would still be there.
Yeah, so it's just easier. You don't lose the parts too.
Yeah, no,
which he does. He does have all the exhaust stuff in the bed as well to put somewhere.
Yeah, I
wherever
put it
that.
in the garage. But yeah, I didn't know if I would be liking the tune in the delete, so I didn't know if I wanted to take it back. So I just left it in there. In the future, I'll probably take it out, just because it's probably cleaner for the truck to not still have those parts.
Yeah, it's definitely better for your engine. I know nothing about engines, but I do know that due to emissions things, companies completely clog and
it's terrible. The reason for the actual tune and delete was because my DEF system went in complete failure, and they told me it's going to be around $1,600 to $1,700 to fix my emissions stuff. So in that sense, it made honestly more sense just to delete it. So
so $1,600 to just make the truck working right again, or like 2,000-ish to delete it and have a better system or a better working, better everything.
Because you have it again. It's the emission stuff is just it's on.
Knock on
plastic.
Yeah, knock on plastic. My DEF system doesn't ever go out, but I have a bulletproof warranty right now. So,
but it's just a small 3.0. Which I know a lot of guys have gave me crap about that, but once you see my gas mileage, no one gives you crap after that. I can tell you that.
Well, your diesel mileage.
That's true.
Yeah, diesel mileage.
Yeah. I did have a gas before this. It's all.
Yeah, he had an old race truck, supercharged Hemi, is what he said.
I don't know if I like that boot. It seems flimsy, doesn't it?
Well, it's just air though.
I know.
It's not like it's pressurized or anything.
It's flimsy. Well, I mean, that mounts straight to the turbo. See that?
Well, right yeah.
See how flimsy it feels?
Yeah, it's a little warm, but I don't know. It looks good.
Gotta put the cover on here because you can ask. I mean, he knows. That thing is loud.
I recorded a little clip. Maybe you can hear the whine of the air or not. I don't know, but it's
kind of like blowing off the turbo, so it's making a ton of noise right now. So I got to put the clear cover that it comes with on it. So
I like the blue though. It's like, I don't know. It's the only thing in here that's a different color,
Well, you could
And
get chrome piping, but I'm not a big fan of flashy piping. So I
yeah,
just get the powder
if
coated
I ever did anything in an engine, it would be like a matte black or something. Or
the two options
yeah.
I had was chrome and matte black, but I have enough chrome on the truck. I'm not trying to put more on here.
that black looks good back there. That's AFE power.
Yep.
Nice.
So then the exhaust, you're gonna have to get it.
Yeah, we're gonna crawl up underneath here real quick.
So it's a Flow Pro 3-inch straight from the turbo. So it's a turbo back exhaust. It's 3-inch, and then it went to about right here, as you can see, where they weld it. And then they had to do custom piping from there all the way back. They had to bend it around the axle.
And why was that?
Because nobody actually makes an exhaust, a turbo back exhaust for this.
Interesting.
Because it's still too new. No one's really deleting them yet.
Yeah.
So, and then it came back, and then I didn't do an exhaust tip. I like things that look OEM in stock. So I didn't do an exhaust tip. There's a bunch of glass.
Yeah, there's a bunch of glass and bottles. Somebody had a party over here. This is ridiculous. There's literally like 40 broken bottles we just laid in.
I don't like big old diesel tips. I know some people do.
Yeah, so going back to the whole like stock thing, he's not into the gigantic diesel. Is it? I don't know. I'm not into him either. Whenever I deleted my LML, I had the just straight pipe coming out the back, and his is just like that. Oh, look at that soot buildup in there already.
I know. I didn't want it to
nice.
smoke, but we don't have a choice anymore, I guess.
Yeah, you're kind of balls deep in it. Nice.
White trucks, though, you can't see. And then, so the biggest deal was, you know how Dodges come with the dual bumpers for the dual exhaust?
Oh,
right
yeah. Hold on, where's it at?
Still sitting here.
Yeah, so this is all the stock parts for the exhaust.
So the bumpers come with pre-cut outs right here for duals, right?
Yep.
And so this is a 2500 bumper.
Did you replace the front one too, or no? Just the rear one? Okay, yeah. So the front one's still stock.
So I had to replace this, and this was a beast because this on a 1500 is over here. Ooh. So I had to pull all the wiring on that side and cut it all the way up, and then resplice it on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, it took forever. And then I had to transfer these.
There's probably a bunch of dirt up there. Whenever you're trying to like reach, it's just all falling in your face. It's awful.
Stuff.
Whenever I tried to swap my tail lights on the last truck, it was like that.
And then got the flush mount reverse lights.
They look good. I'm kind of a fan of these, and then
flush mount.
Yeah, sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. These look good.
So
and then
the next move,
he's got his something right here. I don't.
License plate.
Yeah, it's definitely only a license plate, nothing else.
Color match this and the front bumper.
Okay, so
taking the chrome off the sides.
Okay, so he is. Whenever you start to color match things, you start to get a little bit away from the, let's say, professional-ish look.
The problem is, so the sports, you know how they come with color match bumpers, front and rear?
Yes.
My old truck was a sport, and I loved color match. When you put too much color match, that's when it starts looking
Yeah. Whenever.
So I am taking this chrome off.
Yeah, so he's getting rid of some chrome.
The mirrors chrome. I love chrome mirrors. I really do. It looks sharp. And then I'm gonna get the door handles and the rear and front bumper painted, and so the whole truck is just clean and white, no longer broke up with a bunch of chrome.
All right.
So then it'll look a little bit more clean. But
yeah, I like that. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of wind noise in this video because my dead cat wind protector mic thing just fell off, and I have a piece of glass stabbing me in my leg.
Look at that, I got blood on my knee. I must have kneeled on one of the piece of...
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at it, okay. This...
Oh my goodness, look at that.
I literally recently, I came over here and filmed something whenever I did the walk around on my truck, and I pointed out some fishing lures that were left here by people just trashing this place, because there's like hardly any fish in this pond. I fished it, but people come here and they trash this place. If I went around and counted, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's probably a 24 pack of bottles that were smashed just right here in this little cul-de-sac. And that's absolutely bullshit.
You can see it too.
Yeah,
smashed
every one of these little white things is the whatever the label.
Actually.
Yeah, he's got.
That's gonna be nice.
Yeah, you got the little ridge grappers, bro.
We'll just climb over.
Well, what would you do without them? But
so, yeah, and it does sound. So if you've ever seen a tuned and deleted Colorado, It's
yes.
Inline 4. So it sounds
yes.
like, you know what a Kubota diesel sounds
yeah,
like?
that
It sounds the exact same. That's
yeah,
exactly
yeah. If I find a video of that, I'll have to steal it from somewhere. I'll link their Instagram if I steal it from them.
Is that
but
it's
yeah,
going to sound like that because it's not terrible. I do like those little Kubotas because we hunt out of them sometimes.
Yeah.
But for my truck,
yeah, he didn't want his truck to sound annoying.
I don't want my truck to be loud either because we do hunt
yes.
out of this.
Yeah. So we hunt out of this thing a lot, and we're always pulling the mule or the Can-Am or something. I actually drove this one night when we were hunting. It drove really good. What do you call that thing? The steering wheel. Yeah. I was driving like this pretty much the whole time on his steering wheel. Yeah.
Cool.
Very thick steering wheel compared to mine, which I like the GM steering wheels. But yeah, this thing is.
I honestly do. I don't like how thick it is.
They're very nice. Like.
So this, he put it when he tuned it. He texted me and said, "Hey, do you want a high idle tune?" And that's about the last thing I wanted because that's when you get the whistle.
Yeah.
High idles like that, and I didn't want that because then when we stop and we're checking to see if there's pigs somewhere, it's just gonna be so loud.
Yeah,
so I had him go, when you start it, I'll just start it.
So y'all saw the clip in the beginning, so you heard it a little bit, but we'll start it up and let y'all hear it and go back to the exhaust and get some black smoke blown on us and whatnot.
It idles super low, which is exactly what I wanted.
So again, guys, this is a work truck going to job sites and that does a lot of hunting. And I mean, honestly, standing here, the engine in the front is probably louder than this.
I'll rev it up.
All right, well, let's make that viral video of the guy that gets a bunch of black smoke blown on him. No burnouts. No burnouts. No, man. Oh God. Especially look at this gigantic piece of glass. That's insane. Yeah. No burnouts. Those are completely unnecessary.
Probably not in the glass.
Honestly. Yeah. Not in the, I just pulled a gigantic piece off.
One of the main reasons that I love this truck, right there, if you can see it in the back. So a lot of trucks have airbags in the rear. As a ton of people are going to know that, especially if they're watching your videos. But the great thing about this is it came with ones in the front too.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and show that whole process.
I can lower it from my key.
Okay, from his keys. Okay,
but I can't raise it from the key.
All right, so like is it sitting max right now?
I think so. Yeah, all right. No, it's stage 1. It can go up 2 more inches, but you can't really tell the difference. Okay,
so right now it's stage 1, which is pretty high. It can still go up higher, but from his keys, he's gonna lower the truck. I hope this wind isn't bad. So front first,
front, rear, and it'll get pretty low. So it's going down right now. You can hear the compressor.
Yeah.
But right now it's going down to entry-exit mode. I think it's for older people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can tell how much it actually lowers. And this is from factory too.
Yeah, so this is a factory option. Damn, I should have put my hand up underneath there before.
We can redo it again.
Yeah. So will this be as low as it goes?
Yeah. I mean, but look at it. That is super low.
All right, so we'll go up to the front. Yeah. So that's the current spacing. We got literally 4 fingers, maybe 4 inches or so, which is pretty tight. You could probably
turn right now.
Yeah. He probably can't turn.
This is amazing, especially at A&M. When I pull into the parking garage, when I park, or when I'm trying to take those corners, it raises it. It looks like it's gonna.
Yeah.
I can lower it, and I can go underneath those places. It turns out to be super nice.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Parking garages. You don't know what that's like.
Oh yeah, I haven't parked in a parking garage in like 4 years. Yeah, so this.
Right on top of it.
Did you lower it when you worked on it?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure. But
well, to get in the garage, you got to lower it.
Yeah.
So I lower it so that I can put the hood up.
Yeah. So this is where we're at, about 4 inches. Can you go all the way up?
Yeah.
All right. So it actually, he jumped in and it's a little bit lower. It's actually touching my hand now, but it's gonna raise the front up and then the rear, then the front, then the rear again.
Oh, that is a lot. I never actually measured it.
And it's still going.
So it'll actually keep adjusting too. It won't ever stop. So like as you drive down the road.
Yeah. All right, so I think that's where we're at. So we went from touching my hand right here to almost, what is it, like 8 inches probably from there to there now? From
yeah,
like.
No, it is. It used to be 4. It probably went up 4 inches.
Yeah. So that's so cool. Like, if I bought this, if I bought one of these, I would just do this. Like I wouldn't even do anything suspension wise. I'd put some.
But what's the point?
Yeah, I would just.
And it's quiet. Like you can hear that. Well, if you can't hear it.
Oh yeah. Well,
but it's quiet.
The engine and the exhaust are probably the same sound. Like if just the exhaust was running, you wouldn't hear, like you wouldn't know if if I'm right here, you can't hear the exhaust. If I'm in the back, you can't hear the engine, right? So it's about the same noise or whatever. But yeah, he said the pods are on, so those are bright.
I like the way the truck looks.
The nice front shot. Yeah, with all the lights on.
Oh, video the reverse lights. I don't even know what they look like.
Oh, you haven't? All right, well. So he just installed these, and did you plug them in this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just.
I don't even know if they work.
Yeah, he just wired these up this morning, so. Are they on?
Are the pods on?
Yeah, they're on. But yeah, so you're definitely going to be able to see a bit more at night now.
Yeah, I see reverse and I'm not in the vehicle. No big deal. Put the park right there. No.
But
So,
yeah,
hey,
those look good.
They're gonna be brighter.
Oh yeah, way brighter at night.
Oh, I replaced these too. Dodge is lovely with their yellow halogen stock crap.
Dude,
like,
it's 20.
I gotta change those. Don't look at those.
Yeah, it's 2019, and my truck, this truck, all these trucks are still coming with a lot of halogen bulbs and things.
The 1500s come with the LEDs now.
Okay, well, the new 1500s don't, but.
But yeah, it's perfect daily. I'm getting, before the delete, I was getting 24 miles per gallon combined city and highway, and mostly city, you know.
Yeah, college students. Yeah.
So, but now, actually a guy in my hometown has the exact same deal. It's an outdoorsman, but the same truck. And then he got his deleted too, and he goes on the highway all the time to work, so he's not doing a lot of city, but he got 34 and a half miles per gallon.
34 and a half.
That's average.
I'll have to see it to believe it. So we might have
a video actually.
Okay, we'll have to do like an actual test one day. I'll even pay for it, like $20 or something. Like fill up his truck at one gas station, drive like 10 miles, 10 back, and then fill up again, and then hand calculate it. So if y'all want to see the miles per gallon, because we just picked this truck up yesterday, and it was pouring rain, and he had to go pick up his now fiance, so we couldn't film yesterday. But this is his first day back, so he doesn't really have any real numbers on the. Oh yeah, he wants to go street race over there.
So, I mean, you know why people are getting into this market. It's, you want a 25, you want a diesel, but you don't want to drive a 25.
You want the reliability, the longevity.
Also, a 2500 rides terrible.
Yes.
And we all know that.
Yes.
Let's say I'm daily in this to work. It's an hour and a half. Like this summer, my job is going to be an hour and a half away. That's an hour and a half that I have to drive. If I drove a 2500, the leaf springs in the back would just break my neck all day long on the way to work. And yeah, you can get good mileage with a 2500 if it's deleted and tuned. But this one, I mean, the interior is super nice.
We'll hop in here in a second.
So there's your steering wheel.
Check out the interior. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, it does look nice. So it's like some kind of carbon.
Yeah, some carbon fiber, something
It's
another.
dirty in here, but it's got the limited stitching.
Yeah.
They did pretty good with it. It's really dirty in here.
Extra stitching everywhere. Yeah, man. You work and hunt out of this thing 24/7. Here's the the eraser wheel.
Yeah, 3M, sponsor us.
I debadged my truck without this 2 trucks ago.
Worst mistake.
And it was the worst mistake of my life. And I have never debadged anything since. PTSD or something. But I might have to steal this from him at some point after he gets his stuff done.
A long time, but
oh yeah, you should only have to buy one. I mean, how many trucks are you gonna buy? You know what I mean?
Hopefully not too many.
Yeah, something like that.
So now Power Stroke came out with their 3-liter and their 50. And then Chevy just announced theirs not too long ago. Now you can look up on the website.
So they have all the stats and things now, right?
So Chevy is actually going to be putting out a lot more horsepower and a lot more torque. Now, the new 2019 Dodge has not came back out with the Eco Diesel yet. Now they're saying 2020 they're going to redo it and they're going to rebuild the Eco Diesel to be even more powerful to compete with the Chevy.
Yeah.
Because the Chevys and the Ford have put out such big numbers.
Yeah, it's a gigantic competition. That's all it is.
So it will just keep improving. I probably wouldn't buy the first one if it comes out.
Yeah. So look, going back to what we were saying, more than likely don't buy the first one. You know, there will be problems, some updates, and then you go through and buy the next one and should be good. But
if you want a 1500 or if you want a diesel, let's say you want a diesel but you don't want a 2500, and don't be mistaken, the prices are not different. They're all
yeah.
expensive.
If you're listen, even the diesel Colorados and Canyons are like 50 grand. 50. So don't think you're getting a price cut whenever you're in the market for one of these trucks.
This is because I wanted it, not because it was cheaper. Is a great way to put it.
Yeah.
It
so
just fits me.
So one of the big like arguments is like you might as well buy the big truck. You know, you might as well get the actual diesel. You know what I mean? And I don't
pull campers. I don't pull fifth wheels.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I pull is a trailer. Is
a Can-Am or something like that.
It's got the airbag, so it levels out.
Yeah. I mean,
it's got everything you would ever need.
You weren't going to get this good of ride, this good of gas mileage, this good or diesel mileage, this good of that kind of goes in with the ride, the suspension and everything.
I would recommend getting the suspension though. Like
this ride.
This is riding truck.
It's worth spending the extra money,
especially if you're buying a used truck. Like compare like a tradesman to like a limited. When you're buying a used truck, what's $2 grand in the long run?
Yeah.
For all the comfort that you get from it. But
looks good, rides good, drives good. I mean, sounds a lot better now. It's gonna get better gas mileage now, diesel mileage.
Oh yeah, we got 16.8 when we pulled the Can-Am. Remember?
Yeah.
That's also a thing. When you hook up a gas truck like my Hemi, I got around 9 miles per gallon pulling a small mid-size Ranger. That was a small one. Now we got a 6-seater.
Yeah.
And we're pulling
gigantic, badass Can-Am.
And we're pulling a 4-wheeler, and we got 16.8 towing that thing. And we were towing it all night, stop and go. So that just that value is right there. That was before it was leading to.
Yeah. That was 16 stock.
No, I would recommend it. At first, I was a little
hesitant,
especially since nobody I knew had them, and you're gonna catch a lot of crap if you buy one.
Yeah, you're gonna get some flack for driving a 1500 diesel. Just like I said, they're like, why didn't you go with the actual diesel? You know, like that's.
Honestly, for me, it was just the ride quality. How much nicer it rides compared to 2500. If you spend a lot of time
spend that much time in your vehicle, it's gonna make a difference. It really is. It really does.
Limited, the new 16s, like from 16 on.
So one mistake.
The new 16s, they no longer have this limited. They have the badge that goes along here, and it says limited implanted into the tailgate.
Oh, it's stamped.
Looks clean. That's one thing I wish I did.
You could just get a new tailgate.
Yeah, I could, but I ain't.
You don't need a new tailgate right now.
And
but
then the front grill's different too.
Okay.
It's no longer.
Hey, you could probably swap that out too.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't that worried about it. But this right here, I'm actually selling that. People buy cores, DPF cores.
Yeah.
For $200. They're buying that. It's got platinum inside of it. That's how it. So like when it gets really hot in there, you know how like the DEF system works? It shoots that DEF in there to cool your emissions or do whatever, clean it before it goes.
I have no idea what it does. I just know that it's not optimal.
There's platinum in there. I didn't know that. My mechanic told me that there's platinum in there. That's why people buy those. So if you go and like, somebody messaged me on Facebook Marketplace and asked me if I had a core. And I said, I actually do. I got an Eco Diesel core. And he said he'd buy it from me for $200. But I mean, even the bigger size trucks, I've heard getting $400, $500 from your core. So, I mean, if you guys are looking to delete your vehicle, make sure that you sell that core, because you can make half your delete right back by selling your extra parts kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, that's interesting.
I didn't know that until he told me that. I thought that was kind of cool. You can make some extra money doing that.
So this will probably be out of here by the time this video's filmed, but don't come try to steal his core out of the back of his truck.
It's been sitting there for a day now.
Yeah.
It got rained in.
Yeah, probably.
The person who bought that?
Yeah. Has it been in the rain? Oh, no, not at all, man. No.
She's got it off.
But
No, it's right where I want it. I was gonna do brush rims, I'm not gonna lie.
so he was thinking about doing some brushed wheels.
So it's kind of stupid, but I like brush on white.
So
it looks clean.
I mean, I'm not saying this is brushed, but this is almost kind of that same-ish
Titanium is.
color.
Yeah.
But
If you've ever seen Brush Specialty Forge.
yeah.
And that's why I decided against it, is because it is a work truck. But I think that Brush Specialty Forge on a limited, especially because it's a high package truck, would have looked really, really clean. And that would be the last thing I would do. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm still debating it a little bit. But we're gonna have to wait twice.
Yeah. Gotta make some money first, without a doubt.
I don't want to spend all my money on a truck. Doesn't make
Thermals and ammo are more fun.
way more.
Way more fun. So we just had a question. I'd say we're almost done with this video, but he's got a question.
I don't know if I like the mud flaps. It came with the truck. I mean, obviously it's got the stock Dodge deal there. But now, I mean, if you can see my tires.
Yeah. So the bigger tires.
But it does save a little rock chips.
Yes, it does. I think they look good.
I think they look bad.
There's some of these that look absolutely awful. I don't like the little ones that come on the Duramaxes.
Yeah, I know.
They're very ugly.
There's no point in it.
Yeah, they're pointless. But in the comments, guys, should he take the mud flaps off or should he leave them on? Off or on? It's up to y'all. Oh, targets? Nice, man.
I would shoot if it wasn't raining.
If I could find ammo for my 224.
That was actually pretty legit.
So what's going on here? A light in the seat.
So like when you come in here at night, you know how we're always looking for ammo? Or we're like,
oh, sure,
you can't see anything? Camo blanket. That right there shines perfectly right down there. And you can see. It's incredible. Or when you put it down like that, it shines right here, even closer. They thought about that.
That's irritating.
What do you mean? That yours doesn't have it?
because mine doesn't have something like that.
It's a really good idea, because if you think about it, every time you come in here at night, you're like,
you're looking for stuff.
You got
I mean,
black floors,
the lights up here are typically in the back or up here in the center.
So
and I mean, a lot of it gets diffused on the way down and doesn't reach the spot that you need. And that literally, this light shines directly. All right, it's irritating.
Can't win them all.
I'm not buying a Dodge, but it's irritating.
Buying a Dodge. He's selling the Duramax and buying a Dodge, guys.
Nice.
Set our guns on top of there.
That goes. The whole thing folds.
So then you can. That's when, like, when we bring all the guns and stuff. Yeah. We put them all right there. And then they also, of course, have the RAM boxes underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a sub in it too. It came stock.
Is it decent or is it?
It's an 8-inch. It's Alpine. So
okay,
Alpine's really expensive, as most people know. But Dodge, I guess, partnered with them a long time ago. I don't really know.
Yeah, they're doing something. Okay. He's got the old Alpine logo up in the dash.
It's got like 9 speakers because it's got the ones up top too. It does really good for a stock system.
Yeah, not that I was disappointed in my. I wasn't disappointed in my sound system.
But your sub box is insane.
But like, yeah, Mobile Toys Incorporated, guys. He actually has a box for this too, but you fold your seats and a lot of things. It probably wouldn't work out with that in the long run.
You can redo the one sub.
Yeah,
probably. I've heard of taking it out and putting a 10 or a 12 in, and I've thought about it, but I don't really listen to music that much.
Yeah, I listen to music all the time, but yeah, the Bose sound system. I think my truck has Bose. I don't even know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Duramax one with Bose.
It's okay. It's okay, but it's not a sound system that has like an amplifier running to it. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah, this actually has an amp.
Yeah, it's not given extra juice. It's not allowed to like breathe and perform. And I don't know. My subwoofer right now really overpowers my highs. So in the future,
door speakers.
yes, in the future with this truck, maybe I might upgrade the door speakers, tweeters, and all that. That car, you can't see it. It got messed up. Look at this silver one.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, somebody T-boned that car.
Since he's reviewing a Dodge. Snippet. He's probably gonna buy a Dodge next. He's probably gonna buy a Dodge next. He's probably gonna buy a Dodge next.
Nah, I mean, if I ever got to the point where I was giving away some trucks or something like that, this one would be pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Just to own for a little bit, drive around, and give away, wouldn't be too bad.
We gotta go to Hop Noddy's. Trey's texting.
We're going now?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's the end of this video. We gotta go meet somebody, potential roommate. Let me know what y'all think. It's a Dodge. It's an eco diesel. It's deleted. It's quite literally a work truck. It doesn't haul a lot of heavy shit, but it hauls a bunch of stuff all the time. We're always hunting out of it. I've drove it. It's nice. About to go ride in it again for a little bit. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. If y'all like this kind of video with somebody else's truck kind of reviewing it, then
hit me up if you want to go hunting.
let me know. Yeah, Syntex Hunting. I'll leave their Instagram down in the description, as well as his. I gotta get a picture of his truck for some thumbnails. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Man, he's trying to drive away on me. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.